Hello guys, this is Alex speaking today. Today I'm gonna be since it's almost 2 weeks like World Autism Acceptance Day. I'll give off like some advice on how to um celebrate Autism Acceptance Month instead of like Autism Awareness. Um, the number one tip I would say is that accept your autistic child for who they are. Accept yourself for being autistic, for your unique characteristics, behaviors, and for like all the positive and like negative stuff. I know with like being autistic, I mean, some people might find it strange that we stem, flap our hands, rock around them, but it's a thing that actually helps us keep keep ourselves coordinated and focused, and it's a characteristic of who we are, and it's really harmless, and there's really no harm in doing stuff like this. Never feel like that. And it's advice to parents: don't feel like that stemming or any other like autocentric behaviors for like autistic people are negative. It's just ways for them to attempt to communicate and learning how to accept themselves for being who they are. Never be afraid of who you, of who your autistic child is, because being autistic is a part of their lives, and accept them for their differences, and be inclusive with everything they do also. That's that's one of the biggest ways of is that's one of the biggest ways of helping your understand your child, of accepting your child for being autistic. The number two thing is that always help them with the things that they're very uncomfortable with. Like I mean, I know there are some negative things like sensory sensitivities and like social anxiety. I mean, those are the two biggest drawbacks for me for being autistic. With like sounds of try to find some accommodations to help try to find supports and accommodations to like help work around these negativities, and don't try to like normalize, don't try to make an autistic person become neurotypical, because making an autistic normal is the worst way of accepting them. And I know, and just find some accommodations for like headphones to like block out like the sounds that are very uncomfortable for them. Try to find some like sensory 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 input tools to help them with like a lot of like the sensory overload that they might have, and try to work past like things that they're very uncomfortable with. Number three is that don't ever light it up blue or support Autism Speaks, and try to support other positive autism organizations such as the Autistic Self Advocacy Network. Um, During like April, some companies like Home Depot, Toys R Us, the Casey's General Store, they'll be doing like autism donations to like various autism and these are like supporters of Autism Speaks. If you ever see stuff like that they want to put money into like autism awareness or research, then they're usually going to be saying like Autism Speaks is the company that's aiming towards. The number one thing is that don't ever put your money into donating towards them, because all they're trying to do is that they're trying to steal money from the autistic community, and not only put their monies in their own salaries, but they want to silence the voices of autistic people and keep using the same fear mongering and continue to keep silencing us and trying to use a cure to wipe us off the face of the earth. And if you want to put your money into like organizations that value autistic people, put your money in towards the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network or your local Autism Society or ARC or Easter Seals that actually promote empowerment and leadership towards autistic people. And fourth thing I also want to mention is that whenever there's anything related to autism, whether it's like supports, services, laws, research, and organizations that involve them, the person who needs to be doing all the talking is the autistic person themselves. And when there's like therapists, caseworkers, counselors, doctors, or anything with that regard, the number one person you're going to be talking to is the autistic person, whether they're being using assistive augmented AAC devices or they speak clearly. Always talk to the autistic person because they are the number one person you should lay your eyes on. They should be doing all the talking. Like I think 95%, or in my opinion 100%. They should be doing all the decision making on everything that's involved with autism, with like laws, guardianship, supports and services, and with education also. And always let the autistic person do all the talking that that, that revolves around autism. And and that's pretty much it. If you listen to this video, listen to what I have to say about learning about talking about Autism Acceptance Month. If you listen to my words, I may have been a bit awkward, but my advice should be clear enough to help you understand about celebrating Autism Acceptance Month, and instead of like going towards like Autism Awareness Month. And this video should be informative towards you. So take care, y'all.